Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Aina Atira and I will present the activity diagram. For the first one, activity diagram is Forest Fire Service Resource Management System. The initial node for our activity diagram are public, dispatcher, scout team will send a fire report. The desk officer will add a fire report in the system, send scout team to the area and identify the hotspot locations. Then the desk officer will notify the police and fire department and receive location that updated by the scout team. The map will view geographical information, conservation area, logging and timber plantation to predict the fire going to spread. The map will check current wind condition by calculate the wind vector. The scout team will mark hotspot area, assess severity of situation and report back to the base. The incident commander will handle the communication and the operation chief will control overall communications. And for the next activity diagram is a resource inventory activity diagram. The initial nodes of activity for resource inventory, desk officer will add, update, delete the personnel details in the system. The desk officer will receive application, request a notification form to manage resource inventory by updating the inventory in the system. And the system will keep track the stock and uses item, and the system will keep track the status vehicle. If any item from the inventory is empty, the system will receive interaction accessible resources to the fire chief. And for the third activity diagram is real-time strip activity diagram. The initial node of the activity for the real-time strip, the fire chief will receive a real-time reporting to make resource order for operation. The situation will update by the deploy team, and the on-site team will send updates for fire situations. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Safia binti Syibik Ulwi. So, this is sequence diagram for firefighting operation. Firstly, desk officer will access report through report user interface. The report user interface will check for any report. Report object will return the amount of report lodged. If there is report, fire chief will send scout team to the location. If there is no report, the user interface will display message no report. Okay. There also make resource order sequence. The fire chief will make resource order via form, and the desk officer will receive the application form. Then the desk officer will request detail of the resources and location from the resources. The desk officer also will track the status and stock usage item from resources, and the resources will display the status and stock usage item to the desk officer. Lastly, the desk officer will update record form, and the form will display the resources information to the fire chief. This is sequence diagram for real-time reporting. Firstly, the fire chief will access map through map user interface and request location and wind vector. Then the map will send the information of location and wing vector, and map user interface will display the location and wing vector to the fire chief. Lastly, fire chief will provide real-time reporting to the personnel.
Hi, my name is Izzuddin. I'm going to present state machine diagram. For desk officer state machine diagram, this state machine start with desk officer view the record, and then he add the record, then he update the record, and then he delete the record. After that, he will receive a form, and then he will view the form. And that's it from desk officer state machine diagram. And for personal state machine diagram, this state machine diagram start with personal identify the location, and then the personal will update their location, and then they will report their status. That's for personal state machine diagram. And for map state machine diagram, this state machine diagram will start with viewing the map, and then identify the position that we want to locate. After that, we'll calculate the distance, and then from the map we will check wind or calculate the wind vector. That's it for map state machine diagram. And for vehicle state machine diagram, this state machine diagram start with find specification type of vehicle, which is identify, and then update the driver for the vehicle type, and then update the status of the vehicle. And that's it for vehicle state machine diagram.
Hello. Hi, my name is Nurul Shazwani binti Agustono. My matric number is WIF 170136. Today I'm going to present for state machine diagram. Okay, the first diagram that I will explain is fire chief state machine diagram. For fire chief, they will receive a message from the firefighter, and then they will update the message. At the same time, the fire chief can request any resources from the desk officer. Okay. The second diagram is incident commander state diagram. Okay, for the incident commander state machine diagram, the commander will receive any message from the fire chief or from the personnel, or personnel can be the firefighter. After incident commander receive the message, they will update the message, and then the operation will stop. Okay, for the third and last diagram is forest fire service resource management system. Okay. Firstly, there is the initial start, and then the system will update any information. If the system no update, if there is no update for the system, the desk officer will display information. If there is some record that have to update, for example, the desk officer will add any report receive from any from the three potential reporter, which is squad team, public, and dispatcher. Firstly, for the report fire report, we will check the fire first. If the fire is active, and then we will assign the squad team to the location, and then the firefighter will go to check at the area, and then we will assign the squad team to the area, and they will update the location. After that, they will identify or mark hotspot area, and after that they will inform to the desk officer what is the hotspot area, and update their location also. Also, they will update through the map, and then after that, the desk officer will update the resources, which is firstly item, and firstly the desk officer will check if the stock is less than 0 or can be not enough. The desk officer will update that the item is still in the stock, or else if the stock is empty, the desk officer will update for the status out of stock to the fire chief, and the fire chief will do something, for example, like restock the resources or help to update. And the second one is for the vehicles. The desk officer will check the vehicle condition, will update the status for the vehicles. If the vehicles is in a bad condition or good condition, we will still update to the fire chief. If the vehicle is not in a good condition, the fire chief will do the services for the vehicles. After that, after the process is up to date, the system will update everything and give the information to the fire chief and the desk officer. Okay, that's all. That's all from me. Thank you.